Invest in Coahuila. Coahuila is the third largest state in the country. It is located in the northeast of Mexico, with an area of 151,595 square kilometers, which represent 7.7% of the national territory. Coahuila shares a border of 512 kilometers with the state of Texas. Coahuila has a population of 3 million inhabitants. This represents 2.4% of the country's population. Coahuila is divided into 5 regions. It is made up of 38 municipalities and its capital is Saltillo. The geographic location of Coahuila provides easy access to all the main markets in the world. Coahuila is located 485 kilometers from the port of Mazatlan, 383 kilometers from the port of Matamoros, 1,025 kilometers from the port of Manzanillo, over 8,500 kilometers of highways. 2 of Mexico's major highways go through Coahuila. Coahuila has a rail system of 2,217 kilometers. It is one of the few states in the country where the 2 main railway companies converge. Coahuila has 5 international airports located in Torreón, Acuña, Piedras Negras, Monclova, and Saltillo. Coahuila has 68 industrial parks. Coahuila is one of the most competitive states in the country. Coahuila is the #1 exporter of transportation equipment in Mexico, representing a total of 19%. With a historical foreign direct investment of $4,367.6 million in the last 4 years. Levels of education of the workforce. Coahuila's workforce has the 3rd highest level of education in the country. Relationship between education and employment, 2nd highest level of productivity and manufacturing industry in the country. The workforce in Coahuila shows outstanding stability and commitment to the company. No strikes in the region over the last 24 years. Graduates from technical and higher education institutions in 2015. 171 higher education institutions account for 15,963 graduates per year. 45% of them belong to the field of manufacturing and engineering. 172 technical education institutions account for 18,910 graduates per year. 94% belong to the field of technical degrees and industrial services. With only 2.4% of the national population, Coahuila contributes 3.4% to the GDP of Mexico. GDP structure in Coahuila: 3% primary sector, 46% secondary sector, 51% tertiary sector. The automotive cluster in Coahuila is one of the most important in Mexico. In 2015, a total of 578,000 vehicles and more than 62,000 tractor-trailer trucks were produced. With a new expansion of Freightliner, 82,000 tractor-trailer trucks will be produced every year starting in 2017. OEM. Coahuila hosts major assembly plants: General Motors, Fiat Chrysler Automobiles, and Daimler Trucks. Chrysler's 2nd biggest investment outside the United States is in Coahuila. Tier 1. 35 of the most important companies in the automotive sector have a plant in Coahuila. Automotive Regional Cluster. Over 110 automotive companies in 200-kilometer radius, and more than 315 in 500-kilometer radius. Coahuila is the #1 producer of railroad tank cars in the world. More than 22,000 railroad tank cars produced in 2015. A total of 22,800 people are employed in this sector. Aerospace industry. Coahuila has important companies in the fields of engineering services, machining of parts, safety systems, heat treatment of metals, harnesses and connectors. Coahuila is the biggest producer of liquid steel in the country. Total production over 5.4 million tons per year. Coahuila owns 95% of all coal reserves in Mexico. Coahuila is the biggest producer of coke, coal, celestite, dolomite, sodium sulfate. The largest producer of refined silver. The largest producer of sulfates in the Western Hemisphere. The electrical appliances industry in Coahuila employs more than 20,000 workers in the state in companies such as Mabe, General Electric, and Whirlpool, to name a few. Agri-food industry. The brewery company located in Coahuila owns the most advanced up-to-date technology. They will have a daily production of more than 20 million beers. This will position it as one of the most productive breweries in the world. Second biggest producer of livestock, milk and dairy products in the country. Coahuila's 4 main cities are among the 25 most competitive cities in Mexico, according to the CITES Competitiveness Ranking. Coahuila has a vast touristic, cultural, and service offer. It also possesses a great diversity in terms of entertainment and culture. State Department for Support to Investors. A group of specialists in economic development will assist you with different procedures to ensure your investment is treated with the best service, quality, and support from the very beginning. Offering the following services: pre-investment, initial operation period, attention post-investment. Who is doing business in Coahuila? Success stories in Coahuila. We are here to serve you.